Do you remember this scene from The Incredibles? Bob and Helen are arguing and the animation is amazing, but the animator who made it reacted to this scene after all these years, and I was not expecting what he had to say.
Now I look back at it and I'm like, oh, I should have done the multiple arms thing.
Welcome to Animation Hustle, the place where we dive into the funny and untold stories behind your favorite animated movies and TV shows. When The Incredibles first came out, it was groundbreaking for its human animation. Before, in CGI, humans looked like, weird. But Pixar animators went all out because they had a secret. In the movie, they'd balance out the fantastical scenes like this with more realistic and relatable scenes like this or this.
Where is my super suit?
So it was important that the humans move realistically, which created a huge problem for this guy. Back then, the argument scene was revolutionary. It had no superpowers, no humor, just raw emotion, something that really hadn't been done in animation. So the animator really struggled. But the director had him redo the scene over and over again until every expression and movement was absolutely perfect.
He says, why don't you let him go out for sports? And she says, you know why we can't do that. He does this thing where he looks down and his hand goes up. And that's just me acting it out. The director's like, yeah, good, keep going.
The end result turned out great, but when he watches the scene today, he has one small regret. He actually thinks the characters are too animated.
I think looking back, I probably would have backed off even further. I feel like, oh, I put too many gestures in there. There's gestures all over the place. There's some cool stuff with Harrison Ford. There's some stories about doing close-ups with Harrison Ford. Everybody on set is like, what's going on? He's not doing anything. But then you see it on the screen and there's all this microscopic detail going on because he's minimizing. And that's why it's so watchable, because it's not yelling out at you. It's not trying so hard. It just feels real and natural.
Us animators are always our biggest critics. Even when a scene turns out amazing, years later, we're still thinking about how we would change them. So this animator, John Cars, actually makes a really good point. It's definitely easy to over-animate your characters. I think that argument scene is really well animated, but I do see how sometimes animators can go a little too far and over-animate their characters. He actually makes a really good point as to why that can happen.
I think the animators are like, kind of like, they want a grandstand because they have this little precious piece of real estate and they want to bring all the love and all the excitement of what they have for the shot into that shot. But when you watch the film start flowing as a whole, you realize they're all hitting it way too hard.
Let me know your thoughts on the story and the animation in The Incredibles in general. Check below for links, be sure to subscribe, and if you want to see more behind the scenes story, check out this video about how one animator brought his special talent to create an epic moment in Mulan.